Ladies and gentlemen, holy heavens. Let me just say this, I was washing some cups, I forgot to wash the cups, son of a gun. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main show. This is the main show. If you have never been here, remember I am live stream. Live stream means you can interact with me. By any chance if an asteroid hits this house, you'll see it live. If anything happens, you'll see it live. If I drop a bunch of bottles, you'll see it live. If anything happens, maybe the duck just walks into the front door, I have no idea. I can tell you, when it comes to live streams, we are officially live, and we're going to do this stream how it is. I'm going to go around the room and say who we have here, but before I do any of that, I think all of you already know what time it is. And for all of you that don't know what time it is, let me check my time. My time looks like it's about 8:44. I think you know what time it is. Rip it go in number. Hell yeah. We're number one. For all of you, I'm going to go around the room to see who's here. Who will be the first super chatter today? I have no idea. We will see. If you don't know what we do on the main shows, most of the time at the beginning of my shows, I always light up comments. After this, the show goes on. And the only time that I bring up comments are usually in the chat room. Sometimes, most of the times, they're super chats. So when it comes down to it, the biggest super chatter usually on the main show on a Friday will be on. At the end of the stream, I'll light you up and I'll make sure that everybody sees your super chat. So that's what we're going to do today. And I will also say for all of you, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm going to go around the room and see who we have here. The first one in the chat room. Let's see who's the first one in the chat room. Bob Loves Whiskey. Good to see you, Bob Loves Whiskey. Always great to see you, brother. I see you. Also, we do have Shane. I see you, Shane. Shane, always great to see you, Shane. Also, Farm Kitty. Here's one of the ladies. It's a mosquito here. Son of a gun. Got his ass. Anyways, Farm Kitty, I see you, Farm Kitty. Always good to see you, Farm Kitty. Anybody that strolls into the stream, I will tell you, I will light you up, and this is the only time that I usually do it, usually at the beginning of the show. JP, I see you, JP. For anybody that comes into the show and you comment in the show, you have to be in the chat room. If you don't know how to comment in the chat room, well, there's a comment section, and there's also the chat room. If you chat in the chat room, I will light you up at the beginning of the show, and I will tell you, we're going to start the show up now. For all of you watching, I have to show you something. I think many of you want me to show you all type of whiskeys, and well, let's just put it this way. Today, oh man, let me just say this. I don't want to show you this, but I have to show you this because I actually drank some of them today. So to start off the show, I want to tell you, Crown Royal Black, there's a new one that just came out, and this one, I never really preach about this, because at the end of the day, Canadian whiskey, it's a little bit too sweet, and I understand that some of you understand what I mean, but when it comes to this Crown Royal, it's a limited release. It was just released recently, and I picked it up today. I did some cocktails, and I would tell you, if anything, if you want to try this whiskey, I will tell you, try to look for Super Bowl weekend coming up this weekend. My suggestion to you to use this. Use it in cocktails. In a cocktail, it's fantastic by itself. Maybe on ice, it might work out. But this one over here, it is ridiculously, it's one of the most unique Crown Royals out there. I think all of you already know my favorite Crown Royal, which I never show you anymore. It is the Peach. The Peach is one of my favorites, but this one over here is a new limited release. Can I tell you how many bottles they made? I have no idea, but I can tell you if it says limited edition, release, anything with Crown Royal that says limited, most of the time there's certain batches. So I want to let you know this is a fantastic juice. And if you haven't tried Crown Royal, this is a nice one to try, especially in cocktail. So anyways, let me take this out of the screen, and that is a free promotion for Crown Royal. And I do know, I've been thinking about the next stream. So officially, a lot of people have been asking me, they go, hey man, what are you going to do on the next stream? Well, I can't tell everybody exactly what I'm going to do on the next stream because, as a matter of fact, I wasn't even ready for this stream. I cut myself a little bit cleaning some of the glasses, so the point of the matter is, I don't even know what I'm going to do in the next stream. I usually do it on the fly. That's how my live streams work. But for the Weller 107, this is my bottle. I think you see it already. I'm probably going to be putting this on a battle very soon. Maybe, let me see. Maybe, I'm thinking about Super Bowl Sunday, or even I'm thinking about doing it for tomorrow. So that all of you have an idea. There's bottles out there that might be better than this bottle. I just want everybody to understand in the whiskey community, I'm trying to save you guys money. And for anybody that's new, anybody newbies out here, you'll save yourself a lot of money by just watching my live streams. You watch my live streams and you'll know, wait a minute, I'm not going to pay so-and-so for that bottle when this other one's good. And that's the point of these live streams. Anyways, I'm sick and tired of seeing this. So let me take this out of the screen. On today's show, on today's episode, on today's show, it is allocated Colonel E.H. Taylor, straight rye whiskey up against some heavy hitters. And so to start off the show, let me just put this on the screen. And while I do put this on the screen, I'm gonna have to take that out. Let me turn off the TV. I have the TV where alien history, ancient aliens. Let me turn this off. Okay, here we go. Let's start taking this out. And by the way, I will tell you, I think we're rolling now. Okay, now is the time we're rolling. If you need to send super chats, this is the time to ask questions. This is the time for all of you. If you ever want to, now would be the time because I'm focusing on what I have in front of me. So let's do this, baby. Rip it crew. Don't forget Rip it crew. You guys know what it is. It's going to be an amazing show. I hope you enjoyed this show. And ladies and gentlemen, you are, okay, Ripper Crew, your number one. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Anyways, let's take this out of the tube. There's a lot of different, how can I say? There's a lot of different rye whiskeys that I could put up against this. Now, I chose wisely because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you guys know there are good products out there. And for me to choose what I'm about to choose and put on the screen up against this, it means something. And I hope you guys understand. I'm bleeding in my hand. I hope you understand that. So this show is gonna be a bloody one. It's gonna be a bloody one. Either way, I will say, I had to put this one in here, okay? On this battle, I had to put this. Let me take this out of the way. There's a reason why I had to put this up against this. It's because at the end of the day, everybody wants that bottle. Everybody needs that bottle. Everybody will. I mean, there's people out there, and I don't even know what word to say. There's people out there in Chicago robbing stores for this son of a gun bottle. I'm gonna tell you this: 10 years, okay, 10-year age statement, mid-curse. This is all basically Kentucky. Now you're probably asking yourself, man, I'm so bored of Kentucky whiskey. This is all you show me, Reaper. Stop showing me Kentucky whiskey. I need something else. I need something else in my life. Well, you came to the right stream. You officially came to the perfect stream. So, officially, we're going to be putting a goddamn banger. We're going to put a goddamn banger. Here you go. There is the goddamn banger we're going to be putting in there. Okay. And if you don't think that that's a banger, well, I'm going to show you how much of a banger it is. Anyways, let me take this out of the way. And you're probably asking yourself right now, my man, how are you going to be able to handle any of these? Well, real men, if they have a bad day, they can handle anything. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you this. We're going. We're rolling. We're live, baby. We're live. We're doing this. Anyways, so I had some options to do on the stream. Couple whiskeys. I'm about to put some other whiskeys on here that I wanted to put on this show. And I will tell you that I think in the chat room people were talking about Buffalo Trace Traveler's Whiskey. God damn, I told you guys not to buy that sucker junk. Anyways, I'm going to stop looking at the chat room. Let me take this out of the screen. Okay, so anyways, I was going to put a couple whiskeys on here, but again, this is Kentucky 2. Old Forester, the rye. It is Kentucky 2. I mean, come on, man. Kentucky can't be winning everything. Also, one of my favorite Kentucky, son of a bitch. Another Kentucky rye. So you see the dilemma I have here. There's a lot of rye whiskeys that I can actually put on this show. So officially, what I decided to do, I decided to put two Kentucky against two of probably the best Tennessee whiskeys you can find. So that's what we're going to do. And what we're going to do is we're going to take out one of my favorite rides from the screen. One of my, that's a winner, okay? That's a winner. That wheel is a winner. Another one that's a goddamn winner. Let's take this other winner out of the screen. Let me take that one out. And let me put the one that I think it is something that very, very remarkable. Okay, now you're probably asking yourself, my man, ladies, you're probably asking yourself, hey man, why are you putting a $50 whiskey up against some heavy hitters? Well, the reason why is because currently, let's get this out of the way. I'm going to tell you exactly why. Okay, first to start off, okay, everybody knows Buffalo Trace. Everybody wants that bottle, okay? Everybody wants that goddamn bottle. And I tell you guys, I don't like to show you. I don't like to show you stuff that everybody else might be showing you because I know, in fact, it might not be something that I want to recommend. Also, I will tell you, this one I think is fabulous. This is nice. But the only issue with this one, compared to all of them, I had to put it on here, is that the Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye is $50. Okay? Can you believe a whiskey bottle that we have on the screen is $50? Yes, this is about $50 for a 1 liter bottle. Okay, so I had to put it on this stream because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that you understand. There's a $50 bottle mop up the floor out of maybe the Colonel Yates Taylor, and we do have 2 Tennessee whiskeys and 2 Kentucky whiskeys. That's straight up what it is, okay? And so allow me to get some of these glasses out of the way. I'm going to put some glasses on here, and we're going to be pouring ourselves these whiskeys. But I will tell you again, I'm going to tell you more about it, but allow me to pour up these whiskeys. And for the meantime, let's just come on, man. It's Friday. It's Friday. I mean, come on, baby. It is Friday. Reaper Crew. It is time. I'm about to pour myself a son of a gun whole flight. This is the flight of heaven. You know what? This is not a heaven flight. This is goddamn Reaper. Hell yeah. Anyways, allow me to pour some of these. I will stand back, and I will be pouring myself one of each of these. Here we go. Oh man, that was a little bit, that was amazing. Oh man, the kitchen's smelling amazing right now. And for all of you watching, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of that. I hope you enjoyed everything, because I couldn't hear nothing. But for all of you watching, man, I'm so ecstatic for this moment. I hope all of you really enjoy this part of the stream. And for all of you that have been here before, thank you for being part of the stream. And for all of you in the chat room, also, will tell you, if you could do me the favor, one thing I do ask, okay, if anything, if I don't get any super chats today, that is acceptable. I can understand, you know, this month is one of those months like that. And I will tell you, at the end of the day, one thing you can do to contribute to the stream will be to send a little bit of a vote. Hit me with a vote on this video, helps out a bunch. That is one way for all of you to contribute to this stream. God damn, there you go. There you go. Oh man, rip it, go. That's what I'm talking about. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Farm Kitty out here, she says, great lineup, Reaper. You're always showing us the best. Cheers. By the way, Farm Kitty, thank you so much. As a matter of fact, I will tell you that's the first super chat I got today. We're on the $10 block mark right now currently. And Farm Kitty is officially right now at $10. She's you know, she always seems to watch the main shows on Friday. So, Farm Kitty 86, huge shout out. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'm going to leave it here for the meantime. And I will tell you also, if you have been watching most of my streams, the bigger super chat usually stays at the end. So, if anything, say the tornado decided to come to the house and just turn me off, well, Farm Kitty would be the last one to be on the screen. That's just how it works here, okay? That's how it works. Anyways, I will say, again, thank you so much for this super chat. I know it was a little bit hard for me on this weekend, but I will tell you a little bit of all of these whiskeys. One thing I will say, Jack Daniels over here, fantastic bottle. Fantastic. Hey, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say everything positive about it. Okay, under $100, it is outstanding, ridiculous. It is just so good, man. It is amazing. Okay. Also, I will say we're gonna show this other bottle on here. I think you've seen it. Mid-Curse 10-year. This is another absolute beauty of a bottle. Everything about this is beautiful, but the only issue is that you're looking at $200 and something for this, okay? Only issue. I think this is one of the more expensive ones. I will tell you also, when it comes to Colonel Yates Taylor, okay, the straight rye, this one's a little bit pricey. You're looking at maybe from $100 to $200 to $350. And this one I ended up getting a long time ago for about, I believe it was like $150 or something like that a while ago. And also, I will tell you, one of the best bangers so far here. This is a rye, bonded rye from Jack Daniels. Outstanding price, outstanding, 100 proof, okay? So we're going to go through the list over here. This is 130 something proof. This was about, I believe it was, last I remember, what was it, 92.8 proof, 100 proof, and you're looking at 100 proof. I will tell you, holy shit, man, I'm gonna be holy happy, let me tell you. I'm sweating right now. Holy shit, I'm sweating just looking at this. This is insane. Oh, man. Oh, I need some water. Where's the water? I'm sweating. Look at this. Oh, let me get some water. Ooh. Anyways, Farm Kitty, thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for the super chat. And if you haven't hit the like button, it helps out a bunch. Really appreciate all of you for being here, a part of the show. It's going to be a fantastic show. We just got started. And so I will tell you, we're going to get started with this one. For all of you, as a matter of fact, I want to ask Farm Kitty. She sent the super chat, so I want to make sure that all of you really kind of get interactive with the show. So Farm Kitty, you did ask about, I think it was earlier, last stream, you had asked about something. Well, I'm going to ask you this, Farm Kitty. Which one do you want me to start with, Farm Kitty? I'm going to allow the Reaper crew members out here to allow me to pick out which one I should start with. So Farm Kitty, let me know in the chat room which one you think I should start with. And for any of you, Shane, Aaron, JP, Bob Loves Whiskey, everybody in the chat room, I think there's Joe. I see you, Joe. Anybody, Danny boy, I see you, Danny boy. And anybody in the chat room, all of you in the chat room, I believe I missed a couple. Who was it I missed? I think I missed, oh, Shane, okay. I see you, Shane. Anybody in the chat room, I will tell you, I'm going to give Farm Kitty the pick. Farm Kitty can pick out whatever whiskey she wants to on this first. She says over here, let me see. Farm Kitty says over here, and you're going to see her on here. By the way, if anybody has a channel, I will tell you, there's a lot of ranches out here that don't have channels. I don't think Farm Kitty has a channel, but there's a couple other people that do, like Bob. But I will tell you, Farm Kitty says start with the Jack single barrel. Perfect. So that is the one over here to the right. That is the highest, heaviest hitter out of all of them. And I am actually looking forward to that first lick. Okay, I'm looking forward for that first sniff. So ladies and gentlemen, Jack Daniels, we're going to do this. Going to be Jack Daniels barrel proof rye. It's fantastic. So Farm Kitty, thank you so much. We're going to do that now. Let me take a sip of this water, because I will tell you, man, that one got me. Oh, man, that's good. Holy shit, that's good. I should put this here. Where should I put it? Maybe I should move this. I need a good presentation, you know what I mean? Put this over here. How about that? Wait a minute. Let me put this over here. Wait a minute. There you go. Put it over here. There you go. Hey, look, I'm trying my best for ASMR. It's kind of hard to do ASMR, I'll be honest with you. It's super hard to do ASMR. Bombas Whiskey says, lick and sniff. Hell yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's start this up. Let's try this Jack Daniels first off. I hope all of you enjoy the show, because to be honest with you, I've been streaming every day. I want to make sure that YouTube has a lot of content currently, and the reason why I'm doing it every day is because the Super Bowl is Sunday, and Sunday people want a little bit of recommendation. So if they see this video, they subscribe, and at the end of the day, you all in the chat room will have new people to talk to, and I want to make sure that all new people learn about live streams. This is live stream. You can interact with me all the time. So anyways, cheers all of you. Let's smell this Jack Daniels and let's see how this is. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Daniels, here we go. Oh man, oh shit. This is, if there was one of the most greatest ever releases from Jack Daniels, I'm going to tell you this might be the most greatest release that they probably have ever done in their entire life. It is really outstanding. The nose, I'm going to tell you more about it, but let me go again here. Oh man, ooh. You can tell that it's high proof, but you do get a large amount of hit of that oak. It's almost like it's a burnt oak with a little bit of caramel. It's as if there's somebody smushed a little bit of raisins in there. I don't know if you guys ever had a raisin pudding. What is it, raisin pudding? Or I don't remember what the dessert is. It has a little bit of raisin. Well, think of that smashed up, just a little bit. Oh man, that is insane. I do get the rye note on here, but the rye is very, it's just beautiful. It's juicy. It makes my mouth water. It makes a fantastic nose. And I got peppery notes on here too, which the peppery notes are just fantastic. I really love them. Each and every one of you, I think, will love the nose on this one. Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels killed it with this one. So anyways, I'm going to try out the palette on here. This beauty is a beauty of a beauty of a beauty. Anyways, let me try this out. Cheers to all of you. Cheers. Let's go on with the palette. Oh man. Oh man. God damn. Oh. Holy shit. It's like I got hit by a train of goddamn spices. Holy. I wasn't ready for that. Holy shit. That is insane. That is a roller coaster that they just tell you, hello, I'm here. But you are about to ride this roller coaster with no safety belt. This is the whiskey for you. Oh, I'm going to smell this one more time. I'm going to go for this palette one more time. It is really ridiculous. Let me go for this. Oh, wow. Hey, it just hits you with a bunch of spices. The rye is there, the cinnamon is just popping. You also have that black pepper, the black pepper that you had in the nose. Now it's going into the palate. Very rich. The caramel. The caramel. It is insane, man. The caramel is just filling up my mouth. It is very, just super rich, man. God, man, this is good. On the finish, I'm still getting that caramel. I'm still getting it's like sparkling hitting my goddamn throat, kind of. You know what, ladies? I think ladies, for all of you that don't know, ladies love cinnamon, and I do know ladies also love just that those baking spices. They love those baking spices. You have all that there, and I will tell you, it's just very rich. You can tell by my mouth. It's really coating my mouth. Long finish, very strong, very in a high level proofing. I'm going to tell you this. If I can tell you one thing about this, the nose on this, it's almost the same thing as the palate. If I can tell you one thing about this whiskey, is that most whiskeys that you have, you nose a whiskey, and most of the time you don't find everything that you have on the nose. It changes when you try a whiskey. For this whiskey, officially, everything that you smell is exactly like what you taste. It is ridiculous. Now, I will tell you, there's whiskeys out there that, hey, you might be tasting bananas, and then all of a sudden you smell the whiskey and you smell no bananas. It happens. Oh man, my mouth is really. It's one of the longest finishes for a rye whiskey. It is outstanding. It is. Oh, man, it's good. I'm going to go for this one again. This is outstanding. Cheers to all of you. Here we go. It's just like, man, it's almost like a butterscotch note on there that makes it so easy and nice. It allows the cinnamon and the rye just to calm down a little bit. And then the caramel. If there wasn't caramel in this, I can tell you this would be very, very harsh. If there wasn't caramel in this, I'll tell you right now off the bat. This is a whiskey I would not recommend if it didn't have that beautiful richness of that caramel. All in all, the finish is just nice. Almost butterscotch nice. Still a lot of spices on the finish. I also get leather a little bit. Just a tad bit of leather. Because at the end of the day, the cinnamon and the rye dominate the finish, but the leather is there. It is transitioning. It is very, very nice. Very, very beautiful. That rye whiskey is phenomenal. It is outstanding. There's a reason why we have it on the screen. It's because it is number one. It is amazing. It's so good, man. But wait. Before I say this is number one, man, we have other whiskeys to do. I got to calm down. I will say we have a Buffalo Trace product on the screen, and I think you already know Curtis Taylor. Everybody wants that, so we got to calm down with that notion. For all of you, I will tell you that these streams are live, so whatever reaction I have on a whiskey, you have to understand it is live. I can't edit any of this, so I try to choose my words correctly. So I will say, so far, I will say, this is for it being of number one. I mean, the first one we do, Farm Kitty. I'm going to tell you this, Farm Kitty. It was a good pick that you said to do that one first. I'm going to line her up over here. Where's she at? Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty! It's good that you said to do Jack Daniels first, so thank you, Farm Kitty. And by the way, I will say also thank you again. I will say thank you again for the super today on this Friday. So far, we only have $10 on here, $9.99, and that's okay for the meantime. But I will tell you, a lot of people are going to show up later. It is 9:16. A lot of people end up showing up about 10, 9:30. We'll see how that goes. But currently, we're going to do Midkers Rye. This is going to be a very much of a transition that I'm going to do now. Not a transition of the transitions that you all seen on TV, on the news, not those. But I will tell, oh, by the way, barbecue hands. You know, you have a cook when you got some barbecue. Look at my hands. This is all barbecue from the barbecue. But I will tell you, we're going to do this right now. Midkers, 10-year. One thing I can tell you, price on that one, it is a little bit beyond me. I will tell you, I don't recommend a lot of you to pay $400 for that bottle. I'm straight up telling you this before I even drink it. I don't recommend any of you to pay $350 for that bottle. I'm going to tell you before I drink that bottle. Okay, you have to pay at least MSRP up to $200 because that's what it is. There is no way around it, and I will say again, okay, before I do nose this one off, I don't recommend anybody to pay $300 for that. Again, I'm going to say this the third time. Do not pay $350 or $400 or $500 for the bottle. It is not worth that price. Even if you want to be a collector, I don't think that's something that you should do. Anyways, on with the review and on with seeing how this goes. By the way, this stream, the title of the stream is allocated Colonel Yates Taylor. Straight rye whiskey up against some heavy hitters. Who will win? Forum Kitty in the chat room says, I'm curious what you think of the EA's Taylor. I've never had it. Well, we're going to go to that one after the Midkers. Unless somebody super chats and tells me not to pick up the Midkers, but I do know everybody wants to see me do the Midkers 10-year. Everybody wants to see me do all the whiskeys on the screen. So I'm going to be doing them. So you guys good. Anyways, cheers to all of you. Let's go on with the nose on here on this bad boy. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Hey, when you come from when you come from a motorcycle club, okay, this over here, this is like a motorcycle club because the spices and it's just so strong and it's just so rich. When you come from a motorcycle club to like I don't know, a wedding, this is like a wedding. This is like a wedding. It's a different ball game, okay? That mid-core tenure. Oh man. That is so elegant. That is so beautiful. It is very, very just. It's almost like. It's like a. It's almost like the pepper notes on here and everything is just so harmonious. It's just insanely just complex. It's beautiful. Let me tell you more about this. Oh wow. Man. One thing you can tell me, if you was to ask me one thing about this model, and you go, hey, one thing you can tell me about this model on the nose or anything, well, you're paying for a 10-year rye whiskey. You can smell that oak note, the matured oak note on here, and I can tell you it's a very elegant note. It's not like a bourbon whiskey that a bourbon whiskey is going to punch you in their face. It's going to be sometimes dry. No. This is... How can I say a word? I'm not going to use the word rich because at the end of the day, I used the word rich already on Jack Daniels. This is almost like velvety, creamy. This is like velvety, creamy, sweet. This is just elegance all along with it. But you do smell that rye. You do smell a little bit of a, almost like a honey note on here. And you do have, if I can tell you correctly, it does smell like a kind of a sweet dessert. A nice, maybe a white dessert, not a chocolatey dessert. Don't think of chocolate. Like a white, creamy, nice dessert. This is very, very nice. Oh, man. Shit, I'll smell this all day long. All day long, baby. Oh, man, that's good. Anyways, cheers to all of you. Mid-cars, 10-year rye. Here we go with the palette on here. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy this whole stream. Let's try this out. Ooh, nice. Initially, I'm getting a little bit of orange on there. The vanilla is just kicking through on here. And it's just lingering good, just amazing, okay? With the oak note that I was actually smelling. To me, this is just, it's just so, how can I explain to you? When you just come from a Jack Daniels product that's high proof, this lowers your mental state to a different state. This is just blissful. This is blissful. This is every word you can think of in one of the latest books that you've read, latest novels that you read, anything beautiful. Well, give me a word. I'll say it. I'm going to tell you this. This is almost as if I'm having a dessert that has every little bit of rye in its 10-year. I'm going to tell you more about it. Let me go for the second sip on here. Mid-course 10-year. Oh man, that's excellent. That's excellent. And then also, I will say that now that I'm trying this, I have to tell you, look, you have some legs on here. I know you guys want to see a little bit of legs. You have legs on here. The orange just really comes through on here. There's an orange note that's just, it's kind of lifting this palate up. Also, I will say, I do have a tad bit of honey. I'm thinking about the finish right now. I got a little bit of fruits on the finish. Just a tad bit of fruits. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'm going to say one thing that I love about the finish is that the rye spice that we have on this whiskey is very almost like, it's almost like if it's just dropping you down to a good level. Oh, man. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. This is going to be the hardest stream I think I've done so far out of all of the streams. And I do know I say that all the time. But this is, hey man, this is a perfect wedding. That's what it is. It's like a perfect wedding. There ain't nothing to say other than that. A perfect wedding, a perfect, maybe, what other thing I can say? Oh man, something that's just, something divine. The finish is divine. The finish is divine. Now you're probably asking where I got the word divine. Well, I was just watching the History Channel, and these son of a bitch aliens they were talking about ancient aliens, so I have that word divine in my head. By the way, Money Burner is in the house. He was here last night on the stream. Thank you for hopping on yesterday. Don't know what he said because there's a $0 super chat. I can't see. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. But I will tell you this, okay? I'm going to go with the palette one more time again. This is Midker's tenure. Here we go. Let me try this out. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is... Look, any woman that has this, I think you have to try something like a Jack Daniels before having this. Or any man out here that wants to try Jack Daniels high proof rye whiskey. Go from Jack Daniels high proof to Midker's tenure. That finish. Okay, so let me tell you more about the finish. You don't get a punch in the face of the oak. The rye is still very much just eased down. Very beautiful. I'm going to tell you, this is almost like a dessert type of thing. It's just very, very nice. I can't tell you enough. I'm saying very, very nice, like if I'm goddamn Borat. I might as well say very, very nice. How does he say it? He says very nice, very nice, very nice. Man, this is very, very nice. Wow, man. That is some work. That is some work. Holy shit. Midkers. I have I don't know how many bottles of that. How many bottles do I have? I think I have 5 or 4. God, that's good. Anyways, I was gonna say motorboat. I'm not gonna give more attention to Midker's tenure because we have to do. Well, we just did Kentucky. So we're going to go back to Tennessee. I was going to use the word motorboat. I mean, what the hell's going on here? But anyways, I will tell you, I'm going to try this out over here, this Jack Daniels. Okay, so currently the first one we did, Tennessee whiskey. We went to Kentucky, and now we're going to fly back to goddamn Jack Daniels. Okay, we're going to go flying back right back to Tennessee whiskey. I'm going to show you this bottle because it's a little bit far, and I knew many of you, if you ever go to a sports event, don't go to the high bleachers, okay? Just stay home. So let me put this over here. Jack Daniels, bonded rye, about $50. I think it's one of the best bangs for your buck, and I have told all of you most of the time on the short videos, and I hope you understand when I post short videos, I'm not trying to waste my time. I want to make sure you guys get the best stuff with the money you work hard for. And so we're going to do this over here. This one is Jack Daniels Bonded Rye. All the bondeds, if you don't know, all the bondeds in the world are 100 proof. And I think you already know why. If you don't know why, I'm not a historian, but I know the answer. But you have to go look it up. I'm not going to waste my time telling you how and why they're called bonded. That will be for another episode, okay? Anyways, Jack Daniels, 100 proof. And let me tell you, it is beautiful. It is rich. It is nice. It is very cheap. Why did I just put this on the screen against these goddamn bangers? It's because I feel that something's going to happen when I do this. And we're going to see now. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me change the song. Let me put a little bit of I've got to put a little bit of something to ease my mind. Let me put something classical. If I put something classical, maybe, just maybe, my brain, because Putin said yesterday that the brain, you only use half of your brain. Well, Putin, I'm going to tell you this. On this stream, I'm going to be using my whole brain, 100%, not 50%, 100%, Putin. Anyways, cheers to all of you, and cheers to the USA. All of you, cheers to the USA. Shout outs to the USA. Anyways, here we go on with the nose for all of you. I hope you enjoy the stream. Here we go. Oh, fucking hell. Damn. Whoa! I'll tell you what, though. That whiff just went all the way straight to my brain. And I can tell you one thing. Putin is right. We only use half of our brains. But I can tell you, I might be using 3/4 of it right now. Because this nose, it is remarkable for the price that I paid. If you're paying $50 for this animal, okay, this animal is insane. Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye, the nose, I'm going to tell you about it now. Oh, wow. Fucking hell. That's insane. That's insane. $50. You got to be kidding me. $50. Wow. Oh, man. Okay. Initially, if I blew up your speakers and you're driving down the highway and you just heard me screaming, my bad. My bad. But I will tell you, if they broke those speakers, they're meant to break. They're meant to pop. The news that I have officially on here, I get a lot of fruits, very nice fruits. It's not only, if you think I want to say dark fruits, it ain't going to happen, okay? I get like a goddamn Macintosh apple up in here, okay? Shout outs to the stock market. I get almost like all of the fruits that I can think of. Apple, anything that's like anything that's yellow and green. Yellow and green. What's yellow and green? Pear. Yellow and green, maybe. Let me see. Grapes. And the nicest apple you can think of. This is very much in the realm of anything that you want in a rye whiskey on the nose. The spices are really in the back. What dominates more on this nose is the fruits. Oh man, the fruits. Oh, the fruits. Fruit of the Loom. Man, this is insane. This is nice. Wow. I always have like a maple kind of a thing on. I don't know what the hell that is. Maple syrup? Is that what I'm smelling? Maple syrup with a bunch of goddamn cut up apples and pears? A little bit of grapes on the side. But the rye spice is really, how can I tell you? It is not as forward as the last two that I had. It is very much tuned into the back. It is mixed up a little bit with like the pepper on here. You know what? This is probably the longest nose that I've had on out of all of these. I'm kind of complexed in thinking that this is, holy shit, this is a $50 bottle. You got to be kidding me. Nose is fantastic. Oh man, I keep on going back to the nose. It's outstanding. But anyways, I'm not going to go back to the nose. I'm going to screw the nose. Let's go straight into the palate, okay? Straight into the palate. This, I was going to say, this Jack Daniels. Let's do this, okay? Let's go with the taste. Cheers to all of you. And let's try this Jack Daniels Bonded Rye. Oh man, let's go. Oh wow. Oh Jesus Lord. Oh, cinnamon. Somebody just opened up a goddamn cinnamon can on my ass. Holy shit. Cinnamon, holy Lord. Trying to choke me out here. A lot of cinnamon. I get mint on here. Very weird. Mint on my ass. A little bit of cinnamon on my ass. Let me say this, okay? We're going to have to go for this back again because that cinnamon took over the whole palate of mine, and I lost everything. I lost all of everything. I was just focused. Let's go on this over here. Let's try this one more time. Oh man. Oh man, there's no denying this is probably what. Oh wow. Wow. Cinnamon finally tuned down. My taste buds finally acclimated. Pepper, black pepper on here. Beautiful black pepper. The rye spice, it's rich. It's almost like it's going along with it's going along with almost like a syrupy note. I'm gonna tell you, this is ridiculously amazing. Almost have like a vanilla custard note on here. Wow, this is 100 proof. Oh man, that's good. That is just so good, man. Jack Daniels Bonded Rye, an absolute goddamn schmackaroo fucking killer. That shit's amazing. Holy heavens. Wow. If I could tell you one thing about this whiskey, this is probably the best value out of all of them. It is kind of weird to say. I did want to drop this onto this stream and just drop it down on all of your asses because this is probably one of the best values when it comes to rye whiskey that you can probably find on the market easily in your shelves. I do know Super Bowl is a couple days away. I'm tasting this still and my mouth is just fantastic. It is ridiculous and I can only imagine using this in a cocktail, but it doesn't need a cocktail. You can easily have this by itself, neat. I don't recommend you to have some ice with this. I don't think it will improve the flavors. I will tell you, if I have this, I would recommend you to have it on how I'm doing it, neat in a glass. I'm gonna have to drink the rest of this. This is remarkable. Holy heavens! Anyways, let me try this one more time. Oh man, that has to be the best rye whiskey you can buy for 50. Well, I paid 50 because it's a 1 liter. That is phenomenal. Oh, and the rye spice, like, it hits you, but it doesn't hit you as much as maybe you get the sweetness. There's a richness on there that just takes over, and you have almost like it's like a vanilla custard on there. It slaps you in the ass. I mean, the finish is like you're still lingering with a little bit of the spices, and then it just boom hits you in the face with brown sugar. The finish is very, very nice. It is not dry like certain ryes, or maybe it's too spicy on certain ryes. No, this is perfect. This is 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20 finish. This is good, man. This is so good that I want to finish up the rest of the whiskey that's in there. Holy shit, man. This is really, really fabulous. I'm going to drink the rest of that because it deserves me to drink the rest of that. This is just ridiculous. Let me try the rest of this. Oh man. That is phenomenal. Oh wow. And the cool part about this is that when you drink this initially, when I first drank it, you might get hit with a lot of what was it that hit me initially? A lot of cinnamon. If your palate's not used to this, you're gonna get hit initially with just just a bunch of cinnamon, or you're probably gonna get hit with a lot of pepper notes on here. But initially, that's what's going to happen. That happened to me just now. You saw it here. On the second sip, your palate will acclimate. And if you don't know what acclimating is, I need to make sure that all of you understand what acclimating is. So, I will tell you, if you jump in a cold pool, super cold, you're gonna get freeze. You're gonna say, shit, it's cold. cold. And at the end of the day, if you're at the deepest part of the pool, it's a very cold pool. Well, by the time you start walking out of the pool that you can't take it no more, your body will officially acclimate. It will acclimate to the cold pool. I'm not going to say frozen pool, but I'm just going to explain to you that's what I mean by acclimate, okay? So your body temperature in the pool will acclimate to the temperature in the pool. And you'll just be like, oh man, it's not cold, man. It ain't cold. It's freezing, but it ain't cold. And the same thing goes with your palate. If you shrunk your palate too fast, sometimes initially, whatever you do first, you will not get on the second sip. So I do recommend many of you, your first sip should never be the result of maybe a review. Second, third sip, that's when you start getting a little bit more acclimated to the flavors. And that Jack Daniels, it is, I can't even explain to you how good it is. It is just so good. $53.99, I believe it is, for the 1 liter, and the 750 is cheaper, $26.99. That's a steal. That's a steal. I did tell you we're going to put some heavy hitters, and now we have one of the heaviest hitters on the screen. I think you all know what it is. Colonel Yates Taylor Straight Rye Whiskey. Again, I will say today on the stream so far, god damn, I'm going broke out here. $10. Funky. I'm joking with all of you. I do know the Shane, where's Shane out here? He has contributed recently, and shout out to Shane. He sent $20 recently on one of the streams. Thank you, Shane. Also, Money Burner. If you don't know Money Burner, well, Money Burner sent about 279 cents. Okay, 279 cents. Amazing to see Money Burner send a little bit of super chats. Also, who else sent? Oh, Bob, my Bob. I see you, Bob. Bob has been helping out also on the streams and supporting the best he can. If you don't know what Bob is, well, Bob is Bob, and Bob loves whiskey. And at the end of the day, he has a channel. He only posts up just shorts. So I do recommend you to go follow him if you just want to see shorts. He only strictly does shorts on his weekly basis. Remember, these are all working men, working women, and all of these people that you see here are wonderful people, part of the community that I'm trying to build up. And I will tell you, it's not easy to do these streams. And for all of the people that tune in when they can, that's amazing. I think if you can tune into this show, you support me. You guys are amazing, and I have to give it to you. You are the reason why I do these streams every day. If it wasn't for all of you sending super chats and supporting, I would not be doing any of this. I would literally do one stream a day. Wait, did I say one stream? I am doing one stream a day, son of a gun. I meant one stream a week. But anyways, now is the time. You guys all want me to try the Colonel Yates Taylor. All of you are asking yourself, well, so far, what is the winner? Ooh, man, that's a hard one. That's a hard one to say. What's the winner? They're all fantastic. They're all just so good. I can't even pick. Certainly, I could pick one, obviously. But we have to go on, and we have to really note on here, and we have to say Colonel Yates Taylor is the reason why we're kind of revolving this stream around this bottle. And I don't want to take this off the screen, but I will put this a little bit further away because we're doing this. This is the bottle we're doing, and currently I feel that this bottle is very, how can I say, very pretty bottle. But it doesn't matter, the bottle, how beautiful it might look. It doesn't matter if it's from Buffalo Trace, or does it? Yes, it does. I will tell you this is a bottle that's allocated. If you don't know what allocated is, you have to look that up. But to give you an easy definition of what allocated is for a bottle like that, it is basically a bottle that's very rare to find. Most of the time, if a store gets it, they take it off the shelves. If they take it off the shelf, they either raffle it off or they put it up 4 times the price of what it is, 3 times, 2 times, whatever it is. Most of the time, it's 3 times more than the regular MSRP price. So, for example, Let me see if there's a bottle, any bottle. Say for example, this was, I'm gonna give you a rough estimate. Allocated bottle, say this was $100. Allocated bottles usually go for 4 times. So 4 times 100, that is 400. If you don't know math, you might need to shut this off and probably learn 4 times 100 is definitely for wait. What did I say? 4 times 100 is 400. I'm going to have to sign off. That's my time. It's my time. That's it. It's over. I'm just joking. I will tell you, I do need to drink some water because, holy shit, this stream is, it's a fun stream. But at the end of the day, you have to focus. I have to really make sure to tune into the notes. I don't think some of you understand how hard this is. I have to make sure that if I post this up on YouTube, everybody understands my opinion, and my opinion to me are my own facts on whatever bottle I do. So I know, in fact, for example, maybe I don't know, maybe 50 years from now, I get Alzheimer's and I forget. Okay, I can go back to this video and I could go, holy shit, I saw myself doing a video. Amazing! But I have Alzheimer's, but let me just tune into my own video 50 years from now. Let me see what whiskey is it that I told myself was amazing. And then I will know, in fact, that I picked the right one. Also, he says, still drinking glacier. Oh man, glacier water is the best water in the world. God damn, best water in the world. Hell yeah. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am actually drinking... I had to promote this. And sorry to say, for all of you, water out here in Florida is getting a little bit expensive. Anybody that drinks Zephyrhill, I feel bad for you, but I can tell you this is Publix water. This is the water that I'm drinking. It is basically purified water. Let me sip this up right now. Oh, that's good. That's good. Anyways, you all wanted to see this. Colonel Yates Taylor. Oh man. I remember the last time I even drank this bottle. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of bottles that I haven't even touched for a goddamn long time. Anyways, let's tune this in and let's make sure we put the goddamn piano guy to work. Where's the goddamn piano guy? Work it out. Here we go. Whew. Okay, Colonel E.H. Taylor. I had to make sure I'm not screaming because I already blew up some speakers somewhere. Let me go. Made sure to put it in the Blankton's glass. Okay, we're going to stir this up just a tad bit. This is Colonel E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the bottle you've been wanting to see. Colonel E.H. Taylor, Kentucky. Here we go. Oh shit. Oh man. If I can tell you one thing about this, I recently had a rye bread. I think it was Monday. I bought a fresh rye bread from the bakery. That rye bread smells exactly like this, and I understand we're doing goddamn ryes here. I understand, but none of them gave me this. None of these bottles gave me this nose. Okay, like if I just walked into a bakery, none of them gave me this. Oh man. You can also smell the oak note on here. The oak note is very much, if you know what a Buffalo Trace oak smells like. I might have even the taste on here too of the oak note of Buffalo Trace. But there was a certain distinct woody note that Buffalo Trace gives off. And you have it on the nose. Oh man, it's nice. It's almost like a toasted oak. Very, very nice. I'm going to tell you, this is nothing insane. Okay, compared to the last couple bottles, the nose on this, it is nothing insane. You get the rye. You get the pepper notes. rye, pepper notes, and just like a toasted oak note on here. Those are the main things that I do get off on here. But I will tell you, that oak note is a little bit, oh shit. That oak note seems to me like a very expensive oak note. It's nothing compared to the last couple whiskeys that I had. Holy shit. But it is a standard rye nose. So if you're thinking that this is going to be anything different than maybe a rye whiskey that's just standard, you're almost there with this. The only difference, you have a little bit of that toasted oak note on here. If I can tell you one thing on this nose that just resembles just 5-star, 10-star uniqueness, straight up, just that oak note, that is the main thing that I can tell you. The power play on this would be that, okay? Power play, 2-minute power play, baby. 2-minute power play right up in here. 2 minutes. Tripping. Buffalo Trace. Wow. I'm still smelling this because I'm trying to find other notes, but there's literally nothing really just out of the woodworks. I do have, now that I'm smelling it, I do have just a tad bit of, it's almost like a pear. There's a little pear note on here, a little tiny little pear. It's not the biggest, juiciest pear. It seems to me they use the little tiniest little pear fruit on here. Oh. I think it's beautiful. I think it's something that if you love rye whiskey, this is something you would really like. Can I tell you that this is a bottle worth $500? No. Can I tell? Whoa, time out! Whoa, time out, Reaper! Time out, Reaper! I haven't even drank the son of a bitch. Come on, man! Anyways, before I do that, look at the legs on here, okay? You got some good legs on here. Holy shit, those legs are something remarkable, something very unique. You can tell in the back. Look in the other side. You can even tell. Look at that. It's just going down. This Buffalo Trace is going down my chute. It's going down my chute right now. So cheers all of you. Cheers all of you. Buffalo Trace. Okay, Buffalo Trace. I love you, Buffalo Trace Distillery. Just love everything. Anyways, look at this. Look at this. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. By the way, currently, today, the ladies are taking over the Super Chat. And the only lady here currently, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty. Thank you so much. Oh. I think that's 10 limes. That's 10 limes. The limes are expensive nowadays. Anyways, let me try this palette. Cheers to all of you. Let's try this out. Oh man. My lip. Oh man. My lip. God damn, my lip. My lip has got taken over by that rye spice. Shit. Man. It's as if I went to the dentist and the dentist touched me on the goddamn. Time out. Holy shit, time out. My lip.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Reaper Crew. Let me say this. Reaper Crew. Oh, yeah. We're number one. Sheila, you made me forget about my lip getting burned up with that rye. Holy heavens. Sheila, thank you so much, Sheila, for the $20 schmeckaroos. Thank you so much, Sheila. She says over here, hello, Reaper. And I'm going to say the same thing back to you, Sheila. Sheila. Oh, by the way, Sheila, I was cooking barbecue, and you can tell my hand is burned up, okay? I'm like one of those burnt up victims, one of those barbecue grilling burnt up victims. Look at this, I'm all burnt up. If I get any more burnt up, Sheila, thank you so much for the super chat. Holy heavens, thank you so much. By the way, Sheila, we are doing Colonel Yates Taylor, the straight rye whiskey right now. And for all of you, if you see Sheila, please say hi to her. She always gives a little bit of something. You know what? I will tell you this. Sometimes when Sheila comes through, I feel as if I am the church goer. You know, the guy that goes around in church with the basket. And then Sheila just says, you shouldn't do nothing. Here you go, baby. And I quit. I quit on the spot and I walk out of church and that's it. You never see me again. Sheila, I see you, Sheila. It feels good to be here with all of you. By the way, all of you that are saying hi to Sheila, thank you all for saying hello to Sheila. Also, I do know Melissa Villanueva was saying hello over there to Sheila. Thank you so much, Sheila. I appreciate you. I'm going to keep you on the board for now. I'm going to try this out. We're doing this, and let's go for the palate. Again on here, Colonel Yates Taylor Straight Rye. Here we go. Make sure you guys don't go cockeyed. Let me see. There you go. Good. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Ain't no Band-Aid for that bad boy. Ain't no Band-Aid for that bad boy. Anyways, let me try this out. Let me tell you now I'm getting a little bit more concentration and more notes. Nutmeg is coming through now. I'm tasting nutmeg. Hey, nutmeg is just hitting me right on the goddamn. You know what? That's probably hit me on the lip. It's that nutmeg taste. All of you have never had Angel's Envy rye. You have a nutmeg very similar to that. Also, you do still have the pear on here. The pear is still lingering. I had it on the nose, and now officially I have it. Oh man, this one is so much more fruit, vanilla, and it's so much different compared to all of them. And the beauty of it is you want a whiskey that's different. That's what you go to the liquor store for. All of you that don't know, when you're collecting, you want all type of different whiskeys for the right moment. And this one's absolutely phenomenal. It's very, very nice, very beautiful. It's not over elevated, but at the beginning it was. The nutmeg hit me goddamn right in the lip. But I'm gonna try this on the third time. Let's try this one more time. Now I'm getting, it's getting like a little bit oily, just a tad bit more oily than before. I don't know if that's my saliva that wants more of this. Colonel Yates Taylor, wow, Colonel Yates Taylor, you're coming through. Getting the cinnamon now, vanilla pear, still coming through. Just very nice. The cinnamon is still lingering. I have a rye coming through now. I'm mainly focusing on the finish. I have that beautiful Buffalo Trace oak note that I usually always get on products that at the end of the day, all the products have almost the same oak note. I'm going to tell you on the finish, the rye does very much linger. Oh shit, it's lingering. It is lingering to the point that I can tell you it is almost transitioning to something weird, different. And that different is probably that nutmeg that I'm tasting. I'm going to tell you, this is, for all of you rye lovers, I'm going to tell you more about this and what I think of this. But I have to finish up my glass because there's no way I can't finish this goddamn... I can't... There's not one whiskey on here that I'm going to empty all of these glasses. That is how good all of these are, okay? But currently, we're sticking to Cornelius Halo right now. Now, one thing that I can tell you, if I could tell you one thing, that this one stands out compared to all of them, okay? One thing that I can tell you about this one that stands out, we're going to go back to the palette, and I'll tell you exactly where it is. By the way, over here, Sheila says, where is the Black Cherry Crown? It's right here, baby. It's right here. There you go. Crown Royal Blackberry. Limited release. Oh, man, it's absolutely phenomenal. Here we go. There's the box of that one. If you're into cocktails, this is a cocktail-worthy whiskey. And I do know I never recommend Crown Royal unless it's peach. But that one, as a matter of fact, the apple and peach, I believe that one's also good. But that's for cocktails. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a different level out here. We're actually reviewing these and we're sipping all these whiskeys. None of these whiskeys are meant for cocktails that I know. Maybe the Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye. But these three over here, definitely no. You don't put them in cocktails. Anyways, let me try this. Let me finish this up here and try this out. One thing that pops is just one thing that just really pops. The nutmeg is really, it's almost together with the rye spice. That is one thing that if you do not like nutmeg, you might not like this whiskey. That is one thing I can tell all of you. I know many people don't like nutmeg, and there's a reason why not many people buy Angel's Envy rye. Because it has that nutmeg note on there. This over here officially, you have that. You have the rye, but it goes good with the vanilla. I'm tasting the vanilla, and I'm tasting the pear still. It's just good. It's nice. It's almost like, I don't want to say perfect, because at the end of the day, like I don't want to end the show now. But this is very, very nice, very outstanding. I'm focusing mainly on the finish right now, and it's pretty long. It's pretty strong. Let me try this again. That one there is absolutely phenomenal. It is good. I will tell you, my mouth it's salivating because the finish is keeping it nice and oily, and it's keeping it nice and just spiced up with those cinnamon notes. I can tell you one thing, okay? If one thing I can tell you about this bottle compared to all of them, this is the only one that I feel has that nutmeg and rye that really just hits you through. This is the only one that tells you, well, to me, it tells me, hey, baby, I want to let you know my motherfucking name is Rye. That's what Colonel Yates Taylor tells you when you sip this. You automatically just find the rye just right there. Right, it's just right there. Boom, boom. Hello, I'm right here. Man, that is very, very good. That is good. Now, does it beat the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye? Does it beat the Midcourse 10-year? Does it beat the one that we have to the left over here? We have a couple bottles. Matter of fact, I have to finish up the rest of this, whatever I have left of this Jack Daniel's. Now that I just finished that up right now, I will tell you, let's go finish the rest of this up. Have a little bit left. Let me talk about this and see what I have here. Oh, man, quit playing with me. That was a teardrop. That was a teardrop, and I had more flavors than Colonel Yates Taylor or straight rye. That was a goddamn teardrop. Holy shit. Whew. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was a teardrop that just went into my mouth. And it blew up like a goddamn volcano. That is flavor If I know what flavor is, that is flavor. That barrel proof rye from Jack Daniels is outstanding. It is so good. Holy shit. Wow, that actually, it's good that I had that teardrop, because holy shit, if I didn't have tears, I'd be thinking of, you know what, we're gonna try this other class. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a teardrop left on here. Let's try this. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh shit, that was a teardrop too. Oh shit, that's beautiful. Oh man, that's what the hell, dude? That was a teardrop, and that was phenomenal, man. That is outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll tell you, Sheila, thank you so much for the super chat. Big shout out to Shayla. Anyways, let me take this out of the screen, because I do know many of you want to see the bottles. And let me take this out of the screen, because I think I have my 1, 2, 3, 4 on this. Okay, let me put this on a little bit closer for all of you, because I do know that some of you want me to say what 1, 2, 3, 4 is, and we're going to do that now. I want to let you all know that if you haven't already, okay, if you haven't hit the upvote button for the stream, do me a huge favor, hit the upvote button. It helps out a bunch. I don't think you guys understand. I've been trying to do everyday streams because Sunday is the Super Bowl, and I want to make sure to hit somebody in the head with knowledge of what they should buy at the store. And that is the point of these streams, for all of you, also for all of you to learn. But we have a couple of whiskeys on here. What is it that's going to be 1, 2, and 3? Let me take this out of the screen. Oh, man. Oh, shit. This is going to be a hard one. Okay, so we have all 4 of them on the screen. Let's put them all on the screen here. It is currently 10:05 p.m. currently here in Florida. 2/9/2024. And let me tell you what I think of each of them. Amount of flavor on this. This is insane. That is insane. That is almost like... It is almost like paying under $100 to ride a ride at the theme park for free for the whole goddamn year. That is insane. Insane. Only place that I will tell you, not Disney. This ain't no Disney, and I would never tell you Disney. But any other theme park in the world, under $100, ride for free, any ride you want. That's Jack Daniels. That is so goddamn good. Midcourse 10-year. We just had this one. What do I think of that? Well, if there was ever a perfect life, okay? If I know none of our lives are all well, most of us we're living a good life. What I'm trying to say, if there was a movie that was perfect, a perfect movie, very romantic, very perfect drama, perfect everything, a perfect wedding. I'm going to say wedding again. Perfect wedding. Everything you want is in the Midcourse 10-year. It is so elegant. It is just so perfect. It is just suit and tie. This is a whiskey that I can tell you, it is tuned down to the point that they tuned this perfectly, and you would really, really like it. But you have to enjoy other whiskeys before you actually try this one. That is my recommendation. If not, you will not value that bottle itself. Also, I will say, Curtis Taylor, if you want a rye whiskey that screams rye, screams nutmeg, screams cinnamon, screams a little bit of that goddamn vanilla, and traditional oak note that you know, this is it. This is the one that you can say, that is the bottle that you want if you want something that is to the point that you get all the rye, all the cinnamon, and just a tad bit of sprinkle of a little bit of goddamn many many little pears, many little sprinkles of vanilla, and just nice oak note. It's simple and it's easy. I will tell you one thing that I can say out of all of these, the last bottle we have here, Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye. What can I tell you about this? Let's just say this is the most hidden gem currently in the market right now. If they had a different bottle looking, I mean, the bottle is pretty goddamn standard, but if they rebottled that to a different kind of bottle and sold it for $200, I think many of you wouldn't know the difference. It is very, very good, but one thing that it lacks is the finish. Out of all of these, that is the only one that has a finish that lacks. And I will say the only thing that I do want in a rye whiskey when I pick up a rye, I want a goddamn fucking ride, okay? When I pick up a rye whiskey, I want a goddamn ride. I want to go 180 miles per hour, 200 miles per hour. I want something that is just full, straight up rye, straight up everything. I don't want all the time all those fruit notes. And the one thing that I can tell you that bottle bothers me about is the amount of fruit notes that it has. You do all know that I love fruits. I eat fruits every day. Yes, maybe you don't. Maybe you have never had a banana in your life. Maybe somebody out here in the chat room has never had a strawberry in their life. Let me just say this. I had strawberry this week. Last week I didn't have a banana, but I had some lime, some lemons. I will tell you, I don't remember the last time I had a pear. Maybe it was last year. Either way, the point of the matter is I have to put this one in last place. Okay? Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye. Jack Daniel's Bonded Rye might be the perfect whiskey to use for a cocktail, but is one of the most sleeper whiskeys you can find in the market if you want a rye. Out of all of these, I'm the cheapest one, okay? So out of all of these, the one that I would recommend you to buy for all of your pockets would be this one, but this one's actually going to be last place. Okay, I'm going to put this one in fourth place. So I'm going to take this off the screen. Boom! Off the screen! I have to give a huge shout out again to all my super chatters, okay? I know many of you. You guys are like, how do I super chat? Well, where you comment below in the chat room, there's a money sign. You click the money sign, and when you click the money sign, you can super chat whenever you want to. The more times you super chat, the more I give you a lot of shout outs. Shout outs! Shayla, Farm Kitty, I see you. That is the way that we do it around here, because at the end of the day, I have to thank all of you, and the only way to thank all of you is always to give you a good attention throughout the show. I will tell you, I think recently, Sheila sent $100 last year. We had other people like Brian, Shane, coming through, Edgar last month. There's a lot of people that come through. Adventures also. She's been swinging by. I do know she travels. There's a lot of people that you don't see in the chat room that do come through. But you have to understand, Tony Romas is Fridays. Everybody goes to Tony Romas. And at the end of the day, you don't know when you do a stream how many people will tune in. This is why I do streams every day. I want to make sure to put content out there for each and every one of you. So anyways, they're going on to the top 3. I'm going to have to take one out. And it strikes me a little bit hard to do this, because at the end of the day, it's a beautiful whiskey. It's probably one of the more expensive whiskeys on here, but the reason why I'm taking this whiskey out of the screen, and I don't want to take it out of the screen, I want to keep it on the screen. As a matter of fact, I will keep it on the screen and just put it far away, because a participant always will be far away from first place. You'll never see a participant ever around, okay? You're never going to see a participant ever around me. I'll tell you that right now. First place, that's it. Nobody remembers second place. Come on now. Nobody remembers third place. Everybody remembers first place, okay? So we're going to put third place a little bit far away. This bottle is the bottle that we're putting in third place. Okay, this is a Midcourse 10-year. Now, there's a reason why we're putting this one in third place, and I'm going to tell you exactly why, okay? This bottle is very, very hard to find. At the point that you find this bottle, you're gonna go ballistic. You're gonna say, shit, man. God, I bought it. I got it. You're gonna go home, you're gonna taste it, and when you taste it, you're gonna say it's amazing, it's good. It's nice, it's beautiful. You're gonna say everything that I said. But the only problem with this bottle that we have here on this screen, and only on this screen, okay, is that we have two amazing bottles next to this one, and the value on this one, it is not really compared to this one. This one's about under $100, okay? This one's under $100 MSRP. This one's close to $100. This one, okay? So when it comes to value, I have to think of that too. Also, it's very, very much the sweetest, one of the sweetest ones on here. Out of all of them, it is one of the most desserty whiskeys on here, and it's just beautiful. It's amazing, man. If I'm putting it up against any other rye whiskeys, it'll probably get first place or second place. That's why I'm telling you, this is a heavy hitter stream, because these are good ryes. But I'm gonna have to take this one out because of the value of the bottle. So I'm gonna put this one back here so that you can see it. And I'm also going to put these over here. Participant, you can always never see the participant. That's good. I don't see you. Okay, Colonel Yates Taylor and Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye Whiskey. One of them has to win on this stream. And at the end of the day, there is the value on both of them. They're almost the same. And money-wise, they're almost the same. But one thing that does divide both of them is the flavor. Another thing that divides both of them is the value. One is more of a cheaper bottle. Okay, the hardest bottle currently to find in all of them is currently the one that we have here. Okay, this is the hardest bottle to find out of all of them. So now that you know that, this one's very much one of the easiest bottles to find, but it's still allocated, so that means it's hard to find still. You're looking at under $100 for this one, $80, okay? And another thing that this one has that beats the Colonel Yates Taylor Straight Rye is the proof point, okay? The proof point in that is goddamn insane, man. Holy shit, it's insane, man. There's a reason why this is gonna be number one. This is the GOAT! The GOAT! Look at this, man. You're paying under $100 for, what is this, 130 proof? There's other bottles out there that are ridiculous, but look at the proofing on this bad boy. This is a bad boy, okay? Bad boy. Look, if Will Smith was in this house right now, he would be trying to say bad boy, and I'd kick his ass out. I'd kick his ass out all the way out of the freaking door. Either way, value is to value where you need the value. I am the only one on YouTube that will tell you this because I know I pay for these bottles, and I know in fact how much they cost. So if I know how much they cost, unlike other YouTubers that get free bottles, they don't know shit of what it costs. I buy these things almost all the time, and I show you the videos, okay? Show you the videos and this and that. So at the end of the day, okay, if you want something with value, with flavor, with a proof point, I'm sorry to say, baby, but you're going to have to be in participant. If you're second place, you're still participant. Let me put you, like, you dead now. You dead now, boy. You dead now, boy. There we go. Let me put this, as a matter of fact, let me put this one over here. Just got clapped up. Big time clap. Big time clap. There you go. Big time clap. As a matter of fact, I should take out all my Jack Daniels and put them on the screen. But officially, I only have a couple. I only have about 3 of those bottles. So I will tell you, at the end of the day, Okay, another one that got clapped up over here. This son of a gun should be on the side. He's dead. Another one that got dead is right here, mid-curves. There you go. Let me put this one on the side. It belongs on the side. Both dead bodies on the screen. Let me tell you this. This bottle, it has everything you want. It is outstanding. Okay, it beats a lot of rye whiskeys, probably all the rye whiskeys you might ever see in your life. That is one of the best bottles you can find. And officially, if you want to know what the winner is, well, it's pretty obvious to me. If you just walked in here now and you see two bottles on the floor, that's exactly what it is, okay? You officially have the best bottle that we have on the screen right now. It is Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye Whiskey. That is officially the best one that we did today on this stream. Holy heaven, this thing is goddamn freaking gold mine. I will say, I had the option to put other whiskeys, obviously. I could have put this one on here. This is the Old Forester high proof, beautiful barrel strength rye. I could have put this one on here, but I wanted to give a little bit more character for the stream. I know many of you want that other mid-curves on there. And also, I had other options, a bunch of other options, cheap options, very much high-end options. Another recent bottle that I think you guys saved me talking about was this one. But I couldn't put this one on here because at the end of the day, this one is, okay, a toasted barrel finish. And I didn't want to put any of these finished products on here. So I will tell you, at the end of the day, I think we did a hell of a pick on here, and this is because of you all. I'm going to say a huge shout out to the two super chatters today, because both of you kept me elevated on here. I thought for sure if I didn't get super chats on here, I might not do a stream till next year. But since both of you ladies did, I will tell you, I'm going to keep it rolling, and I'm going to keep on doing my streams as I do, as much as I can. But Jack Daniel's, amazing product. Just what they did here is just the value, everything is amazing. I'm going to show you this bottle one more time so that you all see it. Fabulous. What a goddamn bottle. Anyways, I'm going to tune out just a tad bit. I will tell you, I'm going to look in the chat room to see the chat room if any of you have anything to say. Because I do know that most of the time I go around the room and I say hello and hi. So for all of you, I do say Farm Kitty. She says cheers over here. Sheila says go. Also, we do have Melissa Villanueva. I see you, Melissa Villanueva. A couple other people on here. Boosted. I see you, Boosted. Also, Shane, he's chilling, relaxing, watching. Good to see Shane. And a couple other people that came here earlier. For all of you, I think, let me see this comment. Let me read this comment now. Money Burner says, I'm about to spend 6 hours in Costco eating chicken fingers. Holy shit. That is a hell of an idea for a Friday. I didn't even know that Costco even had. I don't have the wait a minute. Costco has, don't they have the hot dogs? I don't have a Costco. But by the way, I don't have a Costco. I only have, BJ's Wholesale. Ooh, BJ's. I love BJ's. Anyways, I will tell you, I hope all of you have enjoyed this whole stream. I wanted to do this stream for all of you before the Super Bowl. So for all of you, if you can, do me the favor on the stream. I want to end the stream very, very soon. Hit the upvote for the stream. I would really appreciate you if you do this. And for all of you, I think you already know what the drill is, okay? The drill here is biggest super chatter will stay on the screen, and that is Sheila. So for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, don't forget Reaper Crew. We got our number one. It is Jack Daniels Reaper Crew. Oh yeah, we're number one. I hope you enjoyed this whole stream. And I'll see you all very, very soon. on the next one. Most likely tomorrow, so stay tuned to that. If you want to stay tuned more, all you have to do is follow on Instagram. On Instagram, anything that you see on my stories will tell you what I'm planned for YouTube. On YouTube, I do not post anything because it's a waste of my goddamn time. I do short videos, long videos, and at the end of the day, I give you the best entertainment that I can. I hope you enjoyed this whole stream, and I'll see each and every one of you on the next one. See you all soon. See you all soon. All of you in the chat room. See you all later. See ya, see ya, see ya. And Melissa Villanova. I like that comment. I like that comment. Hell yeah. All day long, baby. You name it. To this day. To this day. See you all soon.